Hey guys, welcome back. Glare is horrible right here. I'm in the middle of the room instead of on my bench because the bench has the Ferrari on it and a bunch of 3D printed stuff. Trying to get the Ferrari done for the show this weekend. Speaking of that, excuse the shape of my flyer because it got stepped on. But this weekend, we are going to Mooresville, North Carolina for the FallCon 25 presented by Fast Tracks Hobbies. And the theme is It Came From Hollywood. Special Theme Award, Best Subject Matter, Seen in Film and TV. September 27th, 2025. There's the address and the particulars. But that is what I've been trying to get the Ferrari. Today is Wednesday, the 24th. And I'm trying to get that thing finished because I wanted to take it with me. But I've been working really hard to get everything ready for the show because we'll be there vending as well. But I've been looking at this one. Bought this kit, I think, in Charleston, South Carolina. And it's the Lamborghini Diablo. 4-wheel drive VT. It's a 1991 edition. It's Fujimi. And I have not looked anything up on this. But I was curious if it may be like one of those enthusiast kits. It doesn't have the stripe. As a matter of fact, and I don't know if the stripe, that actually looks like just, I've got two more. This is enthusiast here. So that, like this Porsche here, it's got that stripe on it. I don't know if that's, man, that looks like a German flag and it's a Porsche, but it's enthusiast. So this is just loaded with parts. And then I need to open this one too. You got this Countach. It's got flags too, but it's Italian because it's a Lamborghini. So I don't know if the stripes make it an enthusiast kit. This one doesn't say it that I can tell anywhere. Maybe missing it. But this one don't have any stripes. And let me feel. The weight of the box is maybe the Diablo's a little bit lighter than the Countach, but it does have like opening doors and stuff. I mean, it looks like it's full detail. I'm curious, so I'm fixing to open it up. 1991, here we come. I don't have a problem anymore. If you guys are new to my channel, I used to just be completely, it was taboo to me to open up this ain't too vintage, but a vintage kit, I couldn't do it. And that's some crispy plastic, but I could not open a vintage kit to save my life because I had the concept was it can only be opened once, and if it's vintage and it's made it this long, why do I feel like I have the right to do it? Of course I own it, but it's like, I guess the thing that I have, the feeling that I have is like, if I build it, then that's one less, and eventually those old ones are going to run out. Like the IMC, as a matter of fact, let's see if I can get this through here. These, for instance, they're all open except the two with the price tags there. I'm not going to open those because that has value to me. Woolworth, $1.77, and the Andersons, $1.36. And plus I've got a pile of them, so I don't really have to open those, but those are two that I probably will never open because of the fact that it has the original price tag from places that don't exist anymore. So that was my thing, but I got over it. I had people that would make comments. They'd be like, Matthew, you're gonna die one day, and if you don't open it, some kid's gonna get it. They're gonna bust it right out of the wrapper immediately, and break all the pieces. And that's true. So anyway, here we go. Let's see how many pieces this has got with all the glares. It's got plenty of glares. Hope it's got as many pieces as it's got glares. I don't think it is. Just by first observation, I don't think it is. It can't be. But it still looks like it's probably a nice kit. Well, obviously it's all sealed. I just opened it. And building a Ferrari has got me on like, man, these supercars are pretty neat. These are fun too. That was a Italy, the Ferrari. I'm almost done with it. Hopefully I have a video soon and take it to the show. And this is Fujimi, which I would say is far superior to Italy. But I don't know. It's just my personal opinion. That don't really matter. I am glad to see the glass is not just flopping around there. It's so nice and clear you can't even see it. So that is a plus. Because the Ferrari I've had to, well, as a matter of fact, the windows for it are right here with a coat of wax. Because I have had to polish. And finally I'm putting a coat of wax to see what that looks like. But yeah, this is definitely not an enthusiast kit. Because there ain't enough parts. Let me demonstrate with the Porsche here. It's already opened. See if we can see a difference. Fujimi enthusiast kit. Well, first the presentation is totally different. Well, I take that back. Well, okay, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. It looks like, well, it's about the same amount of parts, but you get down to up in there, and there it looks like a military model or like a tank or something because there's so many parts. So that's kind of what I think distinguishes an enthusiast kit with a non-enthusiast kit, if that's what you'd call it. I don't think that's really fitting, but or not a enthusiast kit. Okay, back to this. Let's check it out. I'm always interested in the tires because a lot of these companies, these Japanese companies, their tires are so nice. You wouldn't want to put like a set of 3D printed tires on. Ooh, that is shiny. Look at that. Holy cow. You can see through it practically though. Well, you can't, but yeah, you see my finger. You'd have to paint it. Not that I wouldn't paint it. Gosh, that is what. Look at the lines on that thing, man. That's what had my attention as a kid. I'll tell this story one more time. My mom would play the lottery once in a great while when it was up really high when I was a kid. And I remember I was at the grocery store with her one day here in our town. And I said, Mom, if you win that $1 million or whatever it was, I'd like to have a Lamborghini Diablo. Because I just thought that was the hottest car ever. And I still think they are. So here are the tires. Those are super nice. They do have a line, like a parting line in the middle of it. It's rubber, so that would come up. But gosh, look at the tire, man. That thing is sweet. There's the front tires. The Italy kits I've noticed, especially the older ones, the tires they don't look good. They do not look good. That's why I didn't use the ones for the Ferrari. The tires weren't that bad, but the wheels. Anyway, we got our interior tub. I mean, it's very basic stuff. What is this? M1, M2. What is that thing? It was like on the screw. I don't know what it is, but it would have, if this is folded, like this piece would have been like this, but when they put it in the bag, they fold it over. 1/24 scale. Is that? Yeah, the Ferrari I'm building is 1/24 scale too. Typically, your not U.S. made kits are 1/24 scale. I do have some though. I've got one, as a matter of fact. And I've never really, I might have done a video on it a long time ago and I got it. But I've got a Japanese made. Let me show you this, just to go ahead and get off topic. I've got a Japanese made Cobra. Right there. It says Sunny. And it's 1/25 scale. I'm thinking, well, at the time I got it, I was thinking that has to be like a Revell kit or something, Reeboks, but I took a Revell Cobra and that Cobra of the same make, you know what I mean, 427 Cobra. They're not the same, as far as I can remember. So I don't know. I haven't, not a clue. But if some of you guys have some information on Sunny. What's the kit number? It doesn't even have it. I don't know. But yeah, that one's 125th. That's weird. And then I've got, you know, some monogram kits that are 125th, but that's because I used an Aurora. Well, where's it at? Yeah, so this Aurora, I know this ain't nothing to do with the Lamborghini. That Aurora kit, these two Aurora kits right here, 125th scale, it's the XKE and the top one's convertible. Monogram reboxed that thing, and when I was on eBay one day, where is it at? There it is. I bought this monogram, not that I'm an XKE fan or anything, but I bought it because it was 125th scale and it was a monogram, because that's unheard of. Because, you know, monogram stuff is just 124th. 124th. You know, it's all 124th. I don't know if they made anything not 124th. 124th. There's another one. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, it's 124th too. Oh, there's another one, 124th. But I bought that because I was like, well, heck, it's 125th. This is weird. And I did some research and I found out it was that Aurora kit. They just reboxed it. So, I don't know. Guess I'm just aimlessly rambling right now, but that's okay. I don't mind it. All right, so check out I like pulling the staples off these because it's so cool to get something that's factory sealed still with staples. You don't see that very often in your AMT and all because they're shrink wrap or they're sealed with a hot press. And brakes. And boy, that's a tiny little. Oh, that must be the front differential because that is really small. It's got to be the front one. Got your exhaust. Oh, there's the rear of them right there. And then the classic Lamborghini Diablo wheel. And then there's the top portion of the engine. Now, I don't think it's got an engine. It does not. Okay, mystery solved. Let me open this one up. Yeah, not an enthusiast kit. But I'm still an enthusiast of it because that just makes it easier to build. There's a lot of stuff on those enthusiast kits you will never see. And they are so highly detailed, you will never see it. It's too much. All right, there's your engine. Right there. Let me show you. This ain't the greatest representation of a build, but I built it. It's been a long time now. And this was an enthusiast. It was a tester's kit, but it was a Reebok Fujimi enthusiast kit. It's the, what is this thing? It's the it doesn't have a year. It's just a Porsche 911. But my gosh, trying to get all of those turbos. And what I'm saying is, you can't see any of that stuff. Yeah, I mean, if you turn it over, obviously, you can see a lot of it. And it's a pain in the butt. It was a pain in the royal butt to build because you got all these wastegates and well, I don't know if it's a wastegate or not, but yeah, just so many little parts. They actually kind of frightened me to think about building an enthusiast kit, but on the other hand, they are really nice. But I would think that this kit would be as nice, less the extreme amount of details. Possibly. I mean, I don't know. What? It's got like an engine, like a clear glass that goes over the engine anyway. I guess it opens. I don't know. Does the box show it opening up? No. So your engine's just under. No, I guess it does too. It's got that. Let me get back to that. Yeah, it's got the cover for the engine. Where was that at? Right here. So it does have an engine cover. But I mean, you can do it curbside and just keep it down. It's got little hinges on it too, so it does flip up. Curious to know how well the doors will fit. I've had bad experiences with doors in the past. Yeah, not good at all. That 40 Ford pickup truck that I did, red one of the doors is glued shut, and the other one would not stay closed. And then the 48 Ford IMC 48 Ford. Oh my word! The whole thing is a challenge. It was so gratifying to get it done, but it was a real beast to build. Let me tell you, if you want to challenge your building skills and try to make something that looks presentable, with tons of difficulty, I'd part with one of my IMC. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll let you get a tester's one from me. I got more of those probably. Same kit, but yeah, golly. So yeah, the opening doors is kind of like I don't know. They look nice there, but I wonder if they close. Good question, Matthew. Let's see, and we'll close this one out. I'm going straight for the instructions. There's the decals and the quality control by some Japanese person. Can't read one thing on it. All right, let's see. How many horsepower does this thing have? Maximum power of 492 PS and torque of 59 kgm. And it would reach 325 kilometers per hour. So this is all in metrics. All right, let's see if the doors. Oh, we got screw bottoms. Do the doors hinge, or do you gotta just glue them? Where are the doors? There they are. It looks like it does probably. This is a hinge. Is it a piece of wire? Oh yeah, here they are. Let's see if I can figure that out. Well, it's just a piece of wire, so I don't guess there's a lot to figure out. But yeah, there is a piece of wire that, how would that go? Go like that, up inside. I don't know. It looks like they, I mean, I can't read it, but on every picture on here, they're just open. I don't really see a way that you would be able to make the doors stay up without like gluing them in place. I don't know. It's got me kind of curious, because I wouldn't want it with the doors just staying open. You know what I mean? Because you try to haul it to a show or something, and it might get broken. You have to reach through with a screwdriver to tighten the. Well, hold that door's closed. Maybe it does. I would think that it would. I don't think that it would be made that you just have to leave the doors wide open. Don't know. Not until I get on it one day and build it. This would also be a quick one. You know, as quick as you can imagine. I was actually looking for some parting lines a while ago on this body. They have them hidden very well. I don't see any. Maybe it could very possibly be just one piece. Like, not multi-pieces. I don't know how that would work, because like, how would you get these vents and stuff? I don't know how the mold making process even works, but I don't see one parting line on it. Yep, maybe right there. Wow, what a nice job they did putting it where you can actually sand it. Yep, that's it right there. Right on the edge. Parting line. Okay, mystery solved. And I think you can see it right. Yep, you see it right there. Still in a very easily accessible place. I'm surprised it doesn't have like an electric motor where it could like take batteries and you could drive it as a kid. You know what I mean? Some of those. I have some of those kits. They don't have the electric motor, but they would have previously. These right here, I know. What are you talking about, Matthew? Those Panteras, those would have had electric motors. They would have been like a toy. Let me tell you, there's nothing to those kits, like literally, less than curbside. But those things are expensive. There's another one right there, and it's like I said, it's got an electric motor. I don't think any of the other ones up here do. But this is that simplistic, it reminds me of that. The simplistic way that it's designed, that it would have had a battery, or you just turn it on, turn it off, I don't know. All right, well, I guess I'm done. And I'll show this one more time, just to remind you guys, if you didn't know already, because I didn't know until I went to the Winston-Salem show, and barely got in to be able to vend. Thank you, Jamie Shoemaker. That's who owns Fast Track Hobbies, Jamie Shoemaker. And you guys try to make it out this Saturday, 9 to 3, Mooresville. It's the Charles Mack Center. And 202 North Church Street, rear entrance, Mooresville, North Carolina. And all that good jazz right there. There you go. Follow us on Facebook, Fast Track Hobbies, and IPMS Race City Modelers. Because Mooresville, I think it's called Race City. That's where a lot of those race teams are at, I believe. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Do appreciate you. Give you a quick glance real fast at the Ferrari that I'm working on. So, if you watched the last video, I had made the mistake of having all that leather color. I got that painted red. That's good. That's all painted. Working on the brakes. Have to hollow the center of the rotor out to fit around the hub. Got the chassis done. I mean, there's nothing to the bottom side. It's just, I'm not even going to detail that because I'm not going to put on mirrors or anything like that. But we got the engine. It's looking nice. And yeah, the body is ready for some windows. If they, in fact, finally get clear enough. I mean, they got wax on them, so I'm about to take the wax off, and we'll see. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. mcvproducts.net. Go check it out. I will have the new website up very soon. Well, I say very soon. If I don't get in there and work on it, it won't be very soon. But we will have a new website shortly, and you won't have to do anything different. You'll still go to the same website, but it will be a new site with a new provider, and hopefully I can avoid some of the issues that I have been having with that, like you're not getting your shipping notification or your purchase notification, and that's very random, but it happens to people, and that's not a good thing. So I'm trying to get that addressed. Well, not addressed, eliminated. Because I tried to get it addressed with the last company, or the company that I'm currently with, and nothing's ever gotten addressed. So I had it with them. It's going to cost me a lot of time and work to put over 400 and something items over onto a new website. It ain't just drag and drop. You got to do pictures and descriptions. You have to just basically start over. So a lot of work, but I think it will be beneficial for us all. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I do appreciate you, and we'll see you soon. Maybe this weekend in Mooresville. All right, guys, take care. Bye.